25 days. That is the life cycle of a pigeon raised for meat. Their journey from being an egg to becoming an adult bird, although very short, is wonderful and rich. Now we will watch how farmers raise and process millions of pigeons. Currently in the world, there are more than 500 species of wild pigeons and more than 175 breeds of domestic pigeons. Pigeon populations are distributed across continents from tropical to temperate regions. Faced with this abundance, people exploit the intelligence and superiority of pigeons to turn them into a valuable resource for life. Pigeon breeders have developed pigeons for a variety of purposes, and most of it is used for sports and meat production. According to statistics on livestock farms, popular pigeon breeds raised for meat include White King, Red Carno, French Mondaine, and giant pigeons. Pigeon meat is consumed in many countries around the world, especially young pigeon meat. This is because it is easy to digest and rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals. Young pigeons are harvested just before leaving the nest, usually around 25 to 30 days old. Each young pigeon will weigh around 500 grams. Dishes made from pigeon meat are very familiar, but have you ever been curious about how millions of pigeons are raised? 10 pairs of pigeons can produce 8 babies per month. Production levels can be increased by providing a second nest for each pair. After the eggs hatch, the female pigeon will lay 2 more eggs in the second nest and incubate them. Meanwhile, the male pigeon takes care of the 2 young birds in the first nest. If you don't have the patience to wait, we have a second solution, which is artificial incubation. Farmers choose high-quality pigeon breeds to have healthy pigeons in the future. Clean, intact, and uniformly sized eggs will ensure a smooth incubation process. At the same time, it minimizes the risk of egg damage during incubation. After choosing suitable eggs, farmers must maintain a stable temperature and closely monitor the incubation environment. From 2 to 3 weeks after hatching, pigeons begin to become independent and explore the world around them. By about 4 to 5 weeks, they are fully grown, becoming strong adult pigeons, ready to enter the habitat and breed. Pigeon cages are often designed to ensure the best living conditions, helping to increase productivity and product quality. When raising free-range pigeons, they will have tougher meat and stronger bones. However, farmers will have difficulty managing the number and health of the pigeon flock. In China, farmers often choose to raise pigeons in cages, combined with grazing. The cages are quite cramped but meet the purpose of raising meat for the meat production. The main food for pigeons is pellet food. They are often supplemented by farmers with grain in their diets in order to increase productivity. Farmers also regularly check their health and implement disease prevention measures in order to maintain a thriving pigeon flock. The pigeon farm has a cycle of selling batches of pigeons every 4 days, a process done to maintain balance and optimize production. When the baby pigeons reach the appropriate age, they are separated from their parents and prepared for sale. For each sale of around 3,000 animals, farmers will carefully select them, ensuring the highest quality and meeting the market needs. Processing pigeons is similar to processing other types of poultry such as chickens and ducks that are hung on modern lines throughout the process of taking blood, removing internal feathers, and cleaning the carcass. Because pigeons are small, they are often packaged and prepared as whole birds. The environment of the farm will depend on the purpose of raising pigeons. If farmers raise pigeons for sport, they will need more space. About 6 weeks after the feathers grow on the body, the pigeon can begin training. They begin their first flights for life, then return to the farm. Compared to eating pigeon meat, this activity is much more popular, especially in countries like the Netherlands, England, the United States, Germany, and Poland, where pigeon racing is a popular sport. Pigeons, with their outstanding hunting abilities, have been human companions for centuries. At this farm, you can see the good cooperation between humans and pigeons. Farmers train pigeons to fly in the sky and long distances, then quickly return. This training process requires a lot of skill and proper care of the pigeon. So for Florida farmers, this is an exciting and challenging job. What's more, this is a lucrative business. The exotic pigeons, prized for their unique colours and patterns, add aesthetic value to this activity. Pigeon breeders focus on training their birds, travelling long distances and returning to the coop, demonstrating the remarkable hunting instincts of the guide birds. As well as this, pigeons can also perform artistic flights. This is the work Night Flight in the Sky of Brooklyn, New York. The pigeons are carrying small LED lights on their legs, and they look like moving constellations, bringing a unique performance to the audience. Once again, farmers and pigeons demonstrate their ability to coordinate well. Above all is the thousands of years of magical connections between humans and these birds of the sky. Pigeon clubs organize flying competitions for these birds. They quickly became a great sport and they bring people together. Participants will release training pigeons and see which pigeon can get home the fastest over distances that can range from 100 to 300 miles. So what happens in pigeon racing? Before the race, each pigeon is assigned a number on its leg. On this is a pin that is a radio frequency identification tag. In addition, a corresponding electronic clock in the attic will automatically record relevant information. You are witnessing a race of pigeons worth around $1 million US. So how do pigeons find their nests so accurately? Because all animals, including birds, have an innate sense of magnetic positioning. They navigate using the Earth's magnetic field. Homing pigeons have the ability to find their nests from extremely long distances. In April of this year, a pigeon named Red Rocket participated in a race in Florida. After 9 days of flight, on April 24th, Red Rocket reached its destination, covering a distance of 1,741 kilometers at a speed of 251 meters per minute. It was declared the winner. The feeling of nervous waiting and excitement when seeing pigeons fly to the finish line is one of the attractive elements of this game. Some customers pay large sums of money to get the best performing pigeons. Therefore, farmers always strive to breed pigeons with the most sought after bloodlines and quality on the market. with brilliant fur symbolizing wild beauty, along with high economic value through delicious and nutritious meat flavor. Pheasant is often used in traditional American holidays, but have you ever wondered how these pheasants are raised? Join us to discover the secret behind these unique pheasant farms. It is very difficult to resist the charm of this poultry species. Pheasants are raised on more than 100 farms in the United States. Even South Dakota has made them the state bird. This breed of chicken possesses a strong ability to fly, a trait that creates challenges in managing them. To solve this problem, farmers often have to build discrete barns with protective net systems, preventing pheasants from flying into the suburbs and protecting them from potential dangers from the surrounding environment. Each female pheasant is capable of laying about 4 eggs per week from April to July. Faced with market attraction, farmers have made efforts to create superior breeds through egg incubation. Thanks to human intervention, the hatching rate of these eggs has increased significantly from 40% to at least 75%. In the US, farmers produce millions of pheasants every year. This is an impressive number, demonstrating the strong development of this industry in recent years. But it is worth noting that this growth also means an increase in problems that are difficult to control. The following part of the video will discuss the problem caused by pheasant agriculture. Now let's follow the process of creating quality pheasant chicks. Before placing them in the incubator, the farmer washes the eggs with water and special soap to remove dirt and bacteria that can penetrate the eggshell and harm the baby pheasants. The incubator has a temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit to simulate the warmth of a female pheasant's body. Farmers observe the situation inside the incubator. This is the moment the pheasant slowly comes out of the eggshell. The hatching process of pheasant chicks takes about 25 days. After hatching, the baby pheasants are carefully inspected and packed into ventilated shipping boxes within 60 hours, where they are transported to other farms to continue the rearing process. Once on the farm, these baby pheasants are fed a high-protein, rich diet to optimize digestion as they grow. Similar to regular poultry, the diet of pheasants also gradually changes from soft to hard in accordance with their development. When they first hatch, they usually need a warm environment to promote health and development. Therefore, farmers always light up lights to create a warmer area in the barn to help ensure the health of baby pheasants. Dried wood chips are the best bedding. However, a piece of wood that is too small will endanger the baby pheasants and even cause death because their gizzards are affected. For baby pheasants, farmers will keep them warm with dry straw to ensure safety. Farmers carefully take care of them according to each stage of development. During the summer, pheasants will have more green vegetables in their diet. Like many other raptors, pheasants often face problems with feather pecking and cannibalism when kept in captivity. Therefore, during the period of 3 to 4 weeks of age, farmers will close their nostrils. This is one of the solutions that can ensure safety while still keeping them comfortable. When they are about 8 weeks old, at this stage they are able to endure and adapt to the natural environment. At this time, the shield over their nostrils will be removed to reduce the risk of injury and increase breathing. This is also the time when the pheasants move to the outdoor coop, approaching the market-ready stage. These pheasants are raised for the main purpose of serving as a food source. Pheasant meat is not only a delicious food choice, but also provides significant nutritional value to humans, as a source of high-quality protein and essential amino acids. Raising pheasants also helps reduce dependence on industrial food sources, leading to more sustainable and environmentally responsible consumption. Depending on each pheasant breed and care conditions of each farm, from 20 to 30 weeks of age is the stage when pheasants mature. When they reach a weight of about 3 to 5 kilograms, they can be sold for meat. However, compared to other types of poultry, catching pheasants for sale is also a difficult job. Their chaotic and aggressive flying also causes many obstacles and dangers for farmers. They often have to wear discreet clothes or even protective helmets to avoid being attacked by pheasants during the selling stage. Pheasants placed in ventilated cardboard boxes will survive 60 hours without food. This gives breeders enough time to transport them anywhere in the world. Pheasants are present in more than 40 states, but a portion of them come from wild pheasants and also individuals released into the wild to protect the ecosystem. They create negative impacts on American agriculture. Pheasants thrive in grasslands and around the edges of grain fields in the countryside. Very naturally, wild pheasants see farmers' fields as their food source and carelessly destroy the lands they pass through. Farmers are forced to find ways to control them, such as using traps or hunting. Guns are the most effective way for farmers to protect their cornfields. As a species with keen hearing, pheasants can quickly escape danger. Therefore, the key point of pheasant hunting is to cause impacts that make them fly into the air, of course still within the range of the gun. Because it can easily happen that the pheasant has left before the hunter can react. Their wings help them escape from gunfire. Hunting requires a lot of technique and coordination. Dogs can be of great assistance during hunting trips. It forces pheasants into the air or searches for and points out hidden pheasants until the hunter gets close enough to shoot. Dogs also help hunters find pheasant carcasses in the fields more easily. Besides the excitement that hunting brings, wild pheasants are also excellent food, delicious and much leaner than regular chicken, making it worth the effort to hunt them. When they take off, they fly at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. The challenge of speed makes pheasant hunting popular and popular. In some areas, pheasants are even bred and released into the wild to bring a thrill to hunting enthusiasts. However, hunters only shoot male pheasants, so game hunting does not reduce pheasant populations, even in seasons when hunting numbers exceed 1 million in a state. In fact, even without hunting, wild pheasants cannot live very long in the wild. Winter weather is their main threat. With mild weather and good habitat, winter survival rates can be as high as 95%. But in the worst case scenario, with extreme weather and poor habitat, their survival rate can drop to 20%.